Oh, that has to hurt if you're the defense. Harden getting fancy with the jam.
And Richard, talking about Anthony Davis for a second here. When healthy, he's still one of the best players in the NBA.
Yeah, his health has always been a question mark for quite a while, Kevin. But make no mistake, when AD's good to go, he's one of the best players in the world.
Now here's Harden. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Basket counts.
Figuring out ways to score. That is James Harden's specialty. The beard can hurt you inside and out.
Here's Ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Nesmith. Nice fake with the layup off the mark.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
Rebounded by Hart. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
Harden.
Anthony Davis.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
And finished off by Davis.
Look, you always want to see your big man run the floor. There is no questioning Davis's effort on these plays. Uh-oh, okay. AD put a little something extra on that jam. That's not fair. Let's just say that.
Pass to Klingon. Harden outside. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
To the wing right side. Nesmith. A three-pointer, no good. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, "I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level." Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So, pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Gordon. From the arc. And Davis pulls it down. Seattle trails by 6. Inside. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Off target with his 3. Sharp with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Harden outside. It's stolen by Davis. Pass to Hart. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Outside, Ball. Back to Nesmith. Right side, Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Klingon pulls it down. Kicks it out to Gordon. There's 38 seconds left here in the first quarter.
And we've seen Gordon in the dunk contest before. He enjoys showing off when given the chance.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
On the wing, Davis. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game.
With as much defensive attention as AD gets, those passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Pass to Klingon. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
14, the Seattle team. 6.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Now here's Harden. Here's Klingon. And that one comes up a bit short.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Boy, Greg, it seems like the big men have returned. And Donovan Klingon is one of them.
Yes, he is 7'2" with a wingspan to match. The capability to dominate the paint, and his impact is felt at both ends of the court.
Now here's Harden. He's got 6. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And he's good on the 3-ball. Reddish has got his first 3 points of the game. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
It's Hart on the wing. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Hart's got 5 now.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Nailed from three-point land.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
A nice shot by Nesmith.
On offense, Ball is a catalyst. He knows how to move things around and give people quality shots.
And the shot goes in. 8 points for him.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To the inside. And it's slammed in by Davis.
What do you want? Agility? He's got it. Height? He's got it. Davis has every advantage on this play. Defenses just can't effectively counter him.
Now, here's Reddish. Pass to Klingon. Back to Harden. To the paint. And Davis sends it back.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, come on, man. That was never going to happen.
And Ball gets double-teamed. Nesmith misses the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Harden outside. Pass to Klingon. Now Harden. Up and in on the layup. Now we've seen this a few times, Richard. Players getting booed at home. And that's got to be painful for a player.
You get taken back a little bit. For some players, it's deserved, but it's always a surprise. But you have to be self-aware. Did you deserve to get booed? In most cases, it's true.
Now here's Harden. 10 points for him. Pass to Reddish. They set the screen. Here's Klingon. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
His shot's it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
James Harden.
Ferocious move there by Ball, finding his finish while also taking the foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
Pass to Daniel. And he dunks it down.
Just watch James Harden. It's beautiful. He plays at his own pace. He reads the floor as well as anybody in the game.
Back to DeRozan. Stolen by Harden. Over in the corner, Reddish. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Reddish has got 6.
Smart choice there by Klingon. The rookie moves the ball instead of forcing it himself.
Back to Ball. And Ball gets double teamed. 6 to shoot. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. 4 on the clock. Pass to Davis. DeRozan for 3. And once again off the mark by Seattle.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Don't you forget, Harden won the assist title now, and this man can pass that route.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Ball.
Substitution on the court.
1:05 left in the first half of basketball. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Ball. And he drives in. And Ball slams it in.
I love seeing Ball be aggressive on offense. Good at knowing when to take initiative.
Stolen by Gordon. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And the jam by Harden.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
I'd like to call a little attention to Ball's determination, both on and off the court. You throw a challenge at him, and he will do everything in his power to overcome it.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Okay, I see the explosion. Look, Harden never ceases to amaze me.
And Hart has it in the corner. Pass to Nesmith. Here's Ball. Back to Nesmith. It could go. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. Leading by 17. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's stolen by Davis. Right side, DeRozan. Back to Ball. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Arguably one of the best bigs of his generation, Anthony Davis. I know you admire his game.
Well, he takes over the game on both ends of the floor. You would look at a Tim Duncan, a Kevin Garnett, a guy that can beat you with 5 blocks, or a guy that can dominate the post and score 25 a night. Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
He takes it in.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Drills the three-pointer. Neesmith has got 5.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. To the inside. Out to the wing. Klingen's shot is off. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Seattle. It's a 14-point game. There's the triple. Harden grabs the miss. Down low. Pass to Shannon. And that's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. A common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods, the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, D.A. Thank you.
DeMar DeRozan.
Ever evolving as a passer, DeRozan continues to impress with his ability to find his teammates. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position. Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Pass to Klingen. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Here's Davis. Takes it inside. And it's Davis with the jam.
A premier player in this league, Davis with another huge night, showing why he is an NBA champion.
Shannon. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Outside, Davis pulls up. The shot, no good. Harden has a wide open look. Knocks down the 3-ball. Harden's got 17 now.
Never scared to shoot from deep. The lefty stroke of Harden, oh man, it's so fun to watch.
Stolen by Harden. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. Do you think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
And Davis wide open. He shoots. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good. Stolen by Ball. Inside. The 3. Hands it from downtown. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
Walker with a clean look. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Right side, DeRozan. And Hart has it in the corner. Back to DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And Klingon pulls it down.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Davis. Off target from the baseline. The three from Harden. Seattle grabs the miss. Left side, DeRozan. Pass to Highsmith. Out in his own on the break. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
What a game from Harden, filling it up. James, everyone knows this man is just a gifted scorer.
To the middle. Here's Highsmith. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Lonzo Ball.
Highsmith's got his first points of the night. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 18. And when we reach
38.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Seattle trails by 18. Back to Nesmith. Outside, Ball. And Ball gets double-teamed. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. To the inside. Stolen by Ball. And stolen by Gordon. The three from Harden. It drops. That's his ninth field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
This is Harden's mindset. Consistent at attacking and looking to shoot off the catch. Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Down low. Here's Gordon. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
And that's the kind of aggression they want to see from Gordon. Force the issue. Make the D think twice about how they're going to guard you.
Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Nesmith. And Klingon pulls it down. It's Harden with the drive. And the jam by Harden.
As dangerous a penetrator there is, Harden's understanding for when to knife inside is ridiculous.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Yet another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Stolen. One-on-one here. Here's Nesmith. Traps in the tray.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Reddish. Now, here's Hart. Defended by Gordon. Here's Davis. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
It's Harden with the drive. It's good. Harden's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
an offensive juggernaut. It's fun watching Harden go out and just take over.
Here's Davis. And it's Daniels with the rebound. And Harden with the stuff.
Let it move by Harden. Okay, I see you throwing it down on top of the defense.
Back to Daniels. That's to Harden. Ball with it. And it's Harden picking him up. The kick out to Ball. Now Nesmith. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Here's Davis. It's blocked.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Clingan can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
Inside. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one falls for Davis.
For the away team.
I'm not sure we've seen someone like AD before. Super long, skilled, athletic. He's just a unique talent.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
2 minutes remaining.
Seattle with the ball from past the arc. And Clingan pulls it down. On the wing, Walker. Back to Harden. Seattle grabs the miss. It's tipped. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Seattle with the ball. Ball, the bounce pass. Here's DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass.
Harden gets the bucket.
Well, he's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And the jam by Harden.
All the way up. The beard. Well, those were 2 loud points.
In the corner, it's Nesmith. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
DeMar DeRozan.
That's 10 points for Aaron Nesmith.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
For 3. And Clingan pulls it down.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
There's the drive. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Walker with it. 6 on the shot clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
The ball goes to Seattle.
Outside ball. And so they get the victory here at home. It was a tale of 2 teams.